Initiating startup sequence.
Hey everybody, it's Boys with the Most Toys coming at you again with another episode of Building with Boys with the Most Toys. And today we want to talk about building with ball joints. Not the little ones we got on the new Mixel sets, but the old ones that are fitting this size. You can see their system pieces, so we can make things like head articulation. And you can make the whole legs assembly, arm assembly. These ball joints are very good for things like this mech, which is about 7 inches tall. This is an actual Lego set, part of one, and it's Lex Luthor and his mech. You can see that they use ratchet joints here, but they used the ball joints for the arms. So anything basically that isn't too top heavy or doesn't have like a huge weapon that's going to weigh it down, this will give you some good articulation. Also, the bonus of these is their system ball joints. They made up with the Technic and with, of course, Hero Factory and Bionicle bits. So you can mix and match, and you can get all kinds of cool things this way and cool articulation. There's a fist. Of course, if you use something like this, you can make your own skeleton and then dress it up using either system or Hero Factory parts. And then we have like these Hero Factory shells, and then you can build up your whole robot and stuff like that. So they are very compatible. I don't recommend them for anything larger than 7 or 8 inches tall, and nothing that's too heavy with system bricks. If you're building something larger with Hero Factory bits, you might be okay because it's very light and it's the shell-like. But if you're going to a system situation, the bricks are heavier when you start building up, and I wouldn't recommend using ball joints for anything over like 7 or 8 inches tall, or with anything that has big shoulders or is top heavy or has big guns, swords, whatever, because it'll just fall, and there's no point having super articulation if the arms are just standing limp and you can't do any cool poses. So for those, we'll talk about ratchet joints and other things for bigger mechs in another episode. But for now, selection of these guys. Also, just another note, if you're getting these used, you want to make sure you have the new socket, which is rounded, as opposed to the old socket. Do I have one? Yes, on the head. So if you can see, the old socket has kind of squared edges, and they always break, and then the new one was designed not to break, so you can see the difference. But they still fit both things. This one, of course, it snaps easily because of there's some tension there, and this one is very smooth, and I haven't broken one yet. So in all my creations that I've done. So some ideas again: head, legs, arms, anything you want to do for transformers. These are great because they can act as the transformation joint as well as the knee, hip, whatever joint. And you can do things like tuck the head in, or stuff if you were making a transformer, things like that. You can also, the ball joints will also fit into all the Bionicle Hero Factory and other feet and socket pieces. So then you can get really articulate, and then you can really combine a hybrid between system, and of course I really like these new ones from Hero Factory. In my system builds, I do use them a lot as well. So again, very versatile. It's highly recommended again for mech transformers that are between 5 and 8 inches tall and are not too top heavy. And again, my second favorite joint, I guess. My favorite though is the ratchet type, which we'll talk about another time. And I hope this inspires you and gives you some ideas of what to do with your Lego ball joints that are in Hero Factory system and combining them together as a hybrid. So until next time, everyone, happy building. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.